Good morning, everybody. If you've been following our devotional series, you know we finished the book of Genesis last week. So this week, I just wanted to take some time to delve into the Passion Week, to do some reflections from Palm Sunday to Easter Sunday. And the first one I wanted us to meditate or think on is this issue of Palm Sunday that we looked at yesterday. Not just, though, that Jesus rode in humble on a colt, on a donkey, right? That he comes in as this humble king. That is a point I think many pastors probably pointed out. But this donkey represents something else, that of peace. That kings often would ride in on war horses, yes, as it's often pointed out. I've heard that hundreds of times over the years, I'm sure. But that they would also ride in on donkeys as a sign of victory, as a sign of peace. It would be what they would ride during a peace parade. So if they were going to war, they would ride a war horse. But if they would come in after victory or proclaiming peace, they would ride on a donkey. And so this is a sign of humility, but it's also an offer that Jesus makes here of peace, accepting him as one who brings peace to the world, or one that brings a judgment. Now, Jerusalem decided to go with the latter. Jerusalem rejected his offer of peace and says, we ultimately want you to come back riding on a white horse to bring judgment, because ultimately they didn't believe it. They didn't believe him as Messiah. And in a sense, he would come back on this war horse, figuratively speaking, and he brought judgment upon Jerusalem. In 70 AD, the temple and all of its area was destroyed. But bigger than that, I think each of us needs to look into our own life, into our own family, because Christ still comes riding in on this donkey, if you will, offering us peace. We have the offer of peace before us. We could accept Christ, accept what his work and what he's done for us, the offer God has given to us, and accept that peace he offers. Or we could reject it. And like Israel, a time will come where we will face that judgment. We will face Christ not offering us peace, but one in which he brings judgment for sin. So we either have the offer of forgiveness of sins, or we could say, Lord, I want to pay for my own sins, and I will face you face to face, man to man. I don't think that's a fight we're going to win. You can do it if you want to try, but I think we should take Christ up on his offer of peace.